All right. Do you know what today is? Today is day 16. I'm starting to get my days mixed up. But it is day 16 of my video visibility challenge. So today I'm going to be talking about an essential packing list. And I'm going to spill a little tea as well. All right, so hey, travel fam, it's Tom McDaniel, founder and CEO of Merakitravels LLC, where we curate luxury group travel for the LGBTQIA community and our allies. All right, so today we are going to talk about something that will make your travel experience smooth and stress free, I'm hoping. The essentials packing list. Well, packing list, travel checklist, whatever you want to call it. Okay. All right. Whether you're planning a luxury cruise or a cultural getaway, having a checklist is key to ensuring that your trip goes off without a hitch. So let's dive into what you need to include. Bookings and reservations. That's very important, right? So, first up, double check all your bookings and your reservations. This includes your flight, your hotel, your cruise accommodations, transportation to and from the airport. Make sure to have confirmation numbers saved or printed. If you're anything like me, I usually have them printed and saved both. And always have a backup copy. Having everything organized early ensures you're not scrambling at the last minute. Now, I know you guys don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it today. Travel insurance. Everyone thinks I'm not going to get hurt on a trip. This is not going to happen on a trip. Yeah, it can happen. Okay. So don't forget to secure travel insurance, whether it's for trip cancellation, medical emergencies, or lost luggage. Travel insurance gives you peace of mind. It's one of those things that you hope you'll never need, but you're glad that you did if you have to use it, right? Because anything can happen. You just never know. Life just be lifing. All right, so a lot of times people ask me, why is it important? Why do I need travel insurance? Travel insurance protects both you and guess what? Your investment, right? A trip is an investment. A vacation, you're investing that money, your time, your energy, all of that, and your health, ensuring you are covered if things don't go as planned. And sometimes they don't go as planned. All right, so some packing essentials. Here's a quick rundown of what you should bring on your next adventure. You need your travel documents, passport, ID, visas, vaccination certificates if they are needed. Medications, make sure that you pack any prescription medication plus any extra pain relievers, motion sickness. Please, people, don't forget your motion sickness, especially if you're going on a cruise. A lot of people think they don't need it, and most times you don't, but sometimes you do. So get it just to be on the safe side. A lot of times you don't have to have medicine. If you're not a big pill taker, that's fine. They have little band-aid things that you can put behind your neck. And actually, what I really like, what my wife and I took was bracelets. They have bracelets that touch your pressure points. I thought that was a lot more convenient than motion sickness pills and all of that kind of stuff. So, and then any daily vitamins that you take, make sure that they're in their original package. Clothing, pack versatile outfits that suit your destination's weather. Plus, not just the destination, but where you are. If you're coming from cold to hot, you're going to need coats. You might need boots. But when you go to hot, you don't need those boots. So you might trade off boots for sneakers and put your boots in your bag, in your luggage. Okay. Make sure that you have comfortable shoes, swimwear, formal wear if you're planning on doing, any formal things. A lot of times if you go on group trips, they do like to do a themed day. So, make sure that you have your themed outfit too. Y'all know how we do. All right, tech gear. Don't forget your phone chargers, power banks, travel adapters, headphones for the plane, any travel tech stuff that you like. Make sure that you bring it with you, and make sure that you check places, because I think Mexico is getting ready to start charging for more than like two items if it's not for business or something like that. So, personal care items, toothbrush, toothpaste, sunscreen, deodorant, any skin, whatever your skincare routine is, any other toiletries, Q-tips, cotton swabs, um, what else? Toothpicks. Did I say that one already? Anything like that. Mouthwash, lotion, shampoo. If you're like me, I do shampoo my hair most times. Sometimes when I'm out on vacation, it's just me, so I do. Um, you can, some miscellaneous items are reusable water bottles, sunglasses. I think everybody usually has at least one pair of sunglasses. Guys, we still want you to have that hand sanitizer. You just never know when you might need it. It wasn't just for during COVID, it's now too, okay? And it's always good to have a handy dandy first aid kit, even if you make your own. Um, put your band-aids in there. My wife will tell you I've got band-aids, Neosporin, Q-tips. Um, I like to have, sometimes I have bacitracin in there, which is another antibiotic. I'm trying to think of some other things that I usually put in there. Safety pins, a little small little sewing kit. Sometimes, if you wear glasses, you want to get your little eyeglass kit, those things. So, why is it important? Packing these essentials ensure you're prepared. Again, we want to be prepared. We don't want to be stressed out, right? We want to be prepared for whatever comes our way, from the airport security to beach days and city tours. We want to be prepared. All right. Next, we're moving on to travel documents and currency. Make sure that your travel documents are all up to date. Make sure those dates, your passport, it needs to be 6 months past the date that you're going to visit. Whatever the last day of your trip is, your passport needs to be 6 months plus past that date. Okay, it's very important. A visa, some countries we need passports and visas, so you'll need to make sure that those are up to date as well. Any vaccination certificates, if you need vaccinations, it's also a good idea to exchange currency in advance. A lot of times you can do this at your local bank. If you're heading to a country with different currency, make sure that you're researching whether your credit card will work there. A lot of times when you go to a different country and you use your credit card, they'll charge you an extra fee for that exchange in the currency. But a lot of times you can also go to your bank. If you're a AAA member, I believe AAA does that for you as well, as far as changing your money over into the currency of the country that you're going to. So make sure that you do that and check on that. Those kind of things are your responsibility. They're not your travel agent's responsibility. It's our responsibility to tell you, yes. That's why I'm telling you now, but it's not our responsibility to make sure that you do it. That's yours. You're grown. All right, health and safety. Don't forget your health essentials. Pack any prescriptions, again, any prescription medication. You need to be sure that you bring extra just in case. You just never know. So always pack a pill or two extra. I also recommend packing a small, again, I said it earlier, first aid kit, sunscreen, hand sanitizer. If you're traveling internationally, again, checking any vaccinations that are required ahead of time. Why are these things important? Because you need to stay on top of your health and safety while you are traveling. You guys know I talk about safety. We want to make sure that we are safe. Well, being healthy is part of also making sure that we are safe, right? All right. We want to be well prepared. And again, that's just so that we're enjoying everything that we are doing. All right. Now I'm spilling the tea on things that you can't bring on Virgin Voyages. Okay? Y'all know I'm a Virgin Voyage girl. These are things you can't bring on a cruise. And these will probably apply to most cruise ships. But if you're not traveling Virgin Voyage, please make sure that you check. Even if you are traveling Virgin Voyage, please always double check because these things can change, right? All right, so irons and steamers. Unfortunately, that's a no. Now, they do have a service where you can either do a laundry service, I think they have a pressing service, or you could take a chance on waiting your turn for the iron. I don't necessarily like that, so I choose to try to bring clothes that don't necessarily need ironing, okay? It just is. It is what it is. Weapons and sharp objects. You guys know any kind of weapons, firearms, knives, pepper spray, large scissors, those things like that. They are forbidden for security reasons. Small personal grooming items like nail clippers and razors are typically allowed. I shouldn't have to talk about this, but I am. Illegal drugs and substances. It is what it is. Virgin Voyages has a zero tolerance policy for illegal drugs and substances, including marijuana, even if it's legal in your home state or your country. Bringing any illegal substance on board could result in immediate disembarkation. That means, if you don't know, you can get kicked off the boat. That's what disembarkation means. Alcohol. So you're not allowed to bring your own alcohol, beer, spirits, hard liquor, onto the ship. Okay? That is a no-no. Now, what they will let you do, I'm trying to remember, they will allow one bottle of wine or champagne that is not any more than 750 milliliters per cabin. And it has to be consumed in your room and not in public areas or a restaurant. Hey, at least they let you bring it. All right, candles, incense, anything with an open flame, that's a fire hazard, guys. So anything with an open flame, let's see, candles, what other people is burning? Incense, oil burners, those things are prohibited because of fire safety hazards. The ship is well equipped with LED lighting for cozy atmospheres without the need for the real flame. This one is a new one that I did not know about until I started doing my research. So drones. Drones are not permitted on Virgin Voyages ships for security and privacy reasons. They also restrict drone usage in most ports. So it's best to just leave them at home, okay? Anyone that has been on any cruise should probably know this, because this is across the board for all cruise ships. Power strips, power surge protection, basic power strips without surge protection are allowed. Any power strip with surge protection is considered a fire hazard and it is not permitted. Virgin Voyages does offer enough outlets in your cabins for your electronics. Hoverboards and electrical scooters, though these are not anything that's self-balancing. Okay, not a medical scooter, but your self-balancing hoverboards, things like that. Those things are not anything that's considered for recreational. Those are not allowed. Explosives, fireworks, flammable liquids. That's pretty much, you're not even going to get that. In most cases, you're not even going to get that on the airplane, let alone a ship. So fireworks, gasoline, lighter fluid, you have to be very careful. Any other flammable items that could pose a fire hazard. Even sometimes the travel size flammable liquids like butane or propane canisters, they are restricted as well. Non-prescription marijuana and CBD products. Though CBD oil and products are legal in many places, Virgin Voyages does not allow these items on board. This is in line with their strict policy against drugs and controlled substances. Fishing gear and sporting equipment. Somebody gave me a comment. I have to read it to you guys in a minute. Fishing gear and sporting equipment. I'm not sure why you would want to bring this unless you're trying to fish in other countries. And a lot of times fish is not allowed. Food is not allowed from one country to another. So I don't know why anybody would want to do this, but fishing rods, spears, large sporting equipment, surfboards, scuba gear, all of that, none of that. If you are doing an excursion on Virgin Voyages, they will supply any equipment that may be needed for you, okay? Pets, except for service animals. While service animals are permitted with prior approval, pets and emotional support animals are not allowed on board. So, sorry, you can't bring Little Pepper because he's your emotional support animal. That doesn't work that way. They don't allow it. Some things that some people have asked me about, so I wanted to make sure that I brought it up. Electronic appliances like coffee makers, hot plates, kettles, they're not permitted. Virgin Voyages provides plenty of dining options, including in-room dining, so you don't necessarily need that. Now, coolers. Only small, soft-sided coolers are allowed, typically for like medication or baby formula. So it's not going to be anything real big, but they do allow small, soft-sided coolers. By adhering to these guidelines, we all ensure a smooth and seamless cruise experience with Virgin Voyages. If you have any questions about the specific items or need further clarification, just ask. I'll be more than happy to tell you. I don't have a problem with that. So, there you have it. Your essential travel checklist, from booking your reservation and securing travel insurance to packing smart and organizing your documents. These essentials will help you have a stress-free, enjoyable trip. And remember, when you travel with Meraki Travels, we handle the planning for you. So all you have to do is pack, show up, and enjoy. All right? So staying organized, pack smart, and have the time of your life on your next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring and stay fabulous. And before I forget, please don't forget to share, like this video. If you want to know what other social media platforms we are on Facebook, of course, because I'm here. We are on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and of course our newest one, we are on YouTube. All of these videos that I've done in my 21-day challenge, you can find on YouTube and on Facebook, because I'm posting them here and I'm going live with them here. So we are counting down the days, but today is day 16. I really appreciate you guys. I could not have done this without you. Please ask your questions. I love the comments. I appreciate it. Shout out to my cousin Tim. I love you. And have a great day, everybody. Bye.